up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Devin, and I hope that you will consider sticking around and subscribing. And if you're not new, as always, welcome back. You know I love you. So today's video is going to be another video in my Throwback palette series, and the palette that we're going to be talking about today is the BH Cosmetics and Daisy Marquez palette. Do you guys remember this one? This came out quite a few years ago. I actually didn't buy this until it was already out for a while. So this palette, this like physical palette that I actually have is not as old as the launch is, but this is what it looks like. I don't know. I was looking at my palettes this morning trying to think about what I wanted to film with, and this guy just kind of jumped out at me. Maybe it was the bright colors. I'm obviously feeling like the cool tone pastel vibe today. So I thought we could do something fun and bright with this. So if you're following along, break this guy out, dust it off, and let's get to work. And if you're just along for the ride, either way, let's get right into the video. All right, first things first, let's get some brows on. I'm not doing anything new here, so I'm just gonna speed you guys through this. I'm gonna fill my brows in with my Brow Wiz in the shade medium brown, and I'm gonna clean them up with concealer, and then we'll get some eyeshadow primer on and get started. And we are definitely gonna ignore how messy my brows are. I really need to tweeze them and clean them up. You know what? I forgot to zoom in. Let me zoom in. Okay, I think that I just thought I was recording and I wasn't, so I just popped some eyeshadow primer all over my lid. This is just my ColourPop Cream Shadow in the shade Laurel. This is what it looks like. This is not available on the ColourPop website anymore, but it actually is available on the Ulta website, which is great because I really love this. And this is just what I've been using as primer recently for my eyes, and like I just said, I've been really liking it. So now let's get into the eye look. So first thing I'm gonna do, as always, is set down the lid. So I'm gonna take this shade here, it's called Naked, and this is what I'm gonna use to just set down in my primer. So for the look today, I honestly want to do something that kind of like matches this Tiffany blue green color. Like I said, I'm kind of feeling the pastel vibe today, so let's do it. So I actually think I want to do something two-toned, like with both of these green shimmers on the lid. I just think that would be fun and summery and colorful, and I'm into it. So before I do that, I actually am going to take the shade right here. It's called Daisy, and this is going to be my crease shade, just so that we have a nice like matte running through the lid before we work with the shimmers. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick that color up on a nice fluffy blending brush. Any blending brush will do. Here's what mine looks like. And I'm just gonna start running this through the crease. This is definitely a light pastel shade, so I do think that this is gonna take a little bit of building to get it to the intensity that I want. So I'm just gonna keep dipping into this until I build it up. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That was about 3 or 4 dips into that color, I believe. Obviously, it's a pastel, so no matter how much I build it up, it's not really ever going to be too intense, but I'm happy with the way that is for now. All right, you guys, sorry, I'm having some technical issues today, and my camera, even when I'm pressing record, keeps just like not recording. So for the inner portion of the lid, as you can see, I've already started because I thought I was recording. I just picked up this shade Slime on a flat eyeshadow brush, and I just want this on the inner half of my lid. So I'm just gonna, even though it's already kind of done, I'm just gonna show you what I did. So just starting at the inner corner here and packing it on just out to right about halfway. And I also, as I'm packing it on, I'm just making sure to bring this up just slightly above my crease. I have deep set eyes, so I like to bring the shimmer up a little bit sometimes just to open my eye up a little bit more. Depending on your eye shape, if you're following along, you may or may not want to do that. Definitely personal preference. But again, as far as this color goes, I just want it kind of right here at the halfway point of my lid. It does not have to be perfect, but just enough to get you halfway. If you didn't get that point already, just go halfway. All right, for the outer portion of the lid, I'm gonna use this shade here. This is like kind of the Tiffany blue shimmer to match the matte that we put in the lid. So I'm just getting this on a clean, like a different flat eyeshadow brush. And this guy is called Dream. That's the name of the color. And can we just like take a moment, like these shimmers in this palette and like the BH shimmers in the majority of palettes that I have from them, so good. So good. This is why I don't want BH Cosmetics to die. So then I'm just going to work this on the outer portion of the lid. And again, it doesn't, your placement does not have to be perfect because we are gonna spend some time just blending these two shimmers together once they're placed, but for right now, just smack it on there. Just once it's placed, I do just want to spend some time blending these two shades together. So you can do this with your finger, you can use the brushes and kind of work back and forth between the two colors, just whatever you think. Like I might pick up my brush with the lime color on it and work that in a little bit more. And then do the same thing with the brush with like the more Tiffany green blue color. So again, personal preference here, just have fun with it, but I just want to kind of make those colors blend together a little bit more. And then once I have the shimmers where I want them, I am just going to take like a thinner blending brush, something like this that has a little bit more of a taper to it. And I'm going to go back into the matte green shade that we were using in the crease. And I'm just going to blend through the crease. I'm just trying to blend. I want everything to be seamless. I don't want any harsh lines or anything like that. I just want it to kind of look like all the colors like each other, you know? All right, and I think we're gonna keep it really simple today. So now I just wanna do a brow bone and inner corner highlight before we do the rest of our makeup. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, it's called Icy, and this is what's gonna go in the inner corner and onto the brow bone. All right, you know what time it is. Let's go ahead and snatch the edge with a makeup wipe. All right, my friends, I am going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off of camera. We'll come back for lashes and lips, and then we'll be done. So I will see you in a minute. All right, friends, let's get some lashes on really quickly. I did already apply my mascara off of camera. I'm trying to hurry up because I'm on my lunch break and I need to hurry up and get back to work. So I am just going to use my Eyelure Luxe Silk Marquise lashes. Nothing new if you've been here before, but I really love these and I already have a pair trimmed. So this is just a quick option for me today. All right, and let's toss a little mascara on the bottom for good measure. Okay, and for lips, I figure we'll just do a nice nude. So for lip liner, I'm gonna use my LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner. This is in the shade Bare. For lipstick, I'm going to use this guy right here. This is the Milani Nude Fetish lipstick, something like that. Matte Fetish lipstick in the shade Tease. And for gloss today, I'm going to use my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. All All right, you guys, quick and easy one today. At least I hope it was, because I haven't edited this yet, and we all know I talk a lot, but I don't know, that felt pretty quick and easy filming it today. So I love doing this type of video. Any reason to get inspired with the makeup that you already have, especially palettes. Like, we all know how difficult it is to actually use up an entire eyeshadow palette. So any reason to kind of get inspired and dip back into my old palettes and just play around in my existing collection is always a good thing. I love to try out new makeup as much as anybody, but as we all know, it can be really overwhelming trying to keep up with things. So I really like doing these types of videos because, again, it's just a good way to show some love to what you already have, which I love. So yeah, if you have this palette, I hope this inspired you to break it back out. I definitely don't think that you can buy this anywhere anymore, but if you already have it, it's such a fun palette. Even after having it for a couple of years, I feel like this palette really performed well today. So I'm really excited about that. I really love it. So yeah, that's that. So with all of that being said, that is going to be the end of this video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. And you can also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads from me. If you're interested, you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. At the present time that I'm filming this, I'm actually doing a little detox from Instagram and TikTok and just social media in general. I'm really only working on YouTube right now. So I am taking a little bit of an indefinite break from Instagram and those types of things, but I will still be putting out YouTube videos. Just, you know, if you do follow me on Instagram and I'm not particularly active at this point in time, that's why. I think, you know, social media is fun, but it also can be very toxic, and it is a good idea to take a mental break from it every once in a while, which is what I'm doing right now. So anyway, with that, I will catch you in my next one. Mwah. Love you. Bye.